What is up, YouTube? So I'm back with another video. You know, I've been working on the Camaro for quite some time. Here's the issue I'm having. Sometimes the car will run. Other times it'll just crank and crank and crank and crank and crank. It's got a brand new fuel pump, brand new fuel filter, brand new battery, brand new alternator, brand new IAC sensor, which is the idle air control valve sensor. It's got let's see what else. Pretty much, it's got a brand new fuel pump relay. It's got a brand new fan relay. So, as you guys knew before, that my fan was staying on, I have that fixed. My fan does not stay on all the time now, because I replaced the fan relay that's over there in the corner. You can see it sticking up over there. But I fixed that. I got a brand new alternator. As you can see, it's brand new. Brand new battery. I moved the ground because I thought maybe it wasn't getting a good ground. Moved the ground down here by the engine. I'm getting code 53, GM code 53. I unplugged the solenoid and it still cranks, no start, even with that solenoid unplugged. I did find a vacuum leak, and I replaced the vacuum line hoses as well. These vacuum line hoses, they was rotted out real bad. This one here travels up around to the car and then hooks over to this sensor over here. Hooks into the back of this sensor right here. Right there, as you can see, it's right there, routing around right here. Hooks into this little thing right here. This sensor is a solenoid for the EGR valve. Right here's the EGR valve. I might just replace this and this solenoid. And I don't know. I already got a lot of money in this car already. I found this too. That's open. Not sure what it is. I'm not sure if it sucks air in and it causes a air leak or vacuum line leak or not. That's supposed to be the air pump for emissions. But yeah, here, this is the fan relay. This, and then this is the fuel pump relay. Bought this off of Rock Auto. I bought this off of Rock Auto. And they're working great. You can hear them clicking. Well, you don't hear this one clicking because it don't turn on until the engine gets hot. But this one, you can hear it clicking when and you can hear the fuel pump priming and everything. And it's strong. But this is a TBI, 5.0 TBI. So I need all the TBI guys to help me out here. It's pretty much a carb mixed into being a fuel injected car. They're weird looking. I'll take off the. It's a carb mixed with a freaking fuel injection. It's got two huge fuel injectors on it. See those little things there? Those are fuel injectors. And they're pumping great because there's fuel and you can smell it. I replaced the IAT sensor. IAC sensor, which is this thing here, the gold thing. I replaced that, but I get a crank no start, and then randomly out of nowhere she'll start up and she'll start running and she'll idle fine, and she sounds amazing. But other times she'll just crank and 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 not start. Also, I have brand new spark plugs too. New spark plugs are in there. I put a brand new ignition coil. So she's got a brand new ignition coil, fuel filter. Right there's the old one. I just don't know. I want to get this car running and driving to where I can drive it around. I'm tired of messing with it and messing with it and messing with it. I want to be able to drive it. $2,500 into the car now. I did get it for $1,500, which is a freaking steal. But if I can figure out what the heck's wrong with the car, that it's doing what it's doing, then I'll be able to get it running and driving. Like I said, just got a brand new fuel pump, brand new fuel filter, brand new battery, brand new alternator, brand new IAC sensor, which is the idle air control valve, a brand new ignition coil, brand new spark plugs. I'm trying to think. There's other things too I replaced. Oh yeah, and I put a brand new main ground, and it's going over to the side of the engine. There's just, I don't know. Can't figure it out. I had to bypass the ignition because the ignition, when you turn the key, it don't do nothing at all. It don't even try to make the starter work. It don't try to make the car turn over or nothing. You turn the key, you hear no noise, no clicking, no nothing. That, I think, is the the ignition switch. I'm pretty sure that's the ignition switch, is that issue. It's gotta be either that or something. But yeah, you can see it's getting fuel, because it's putting a lot of fuel in here, and you can smell it. But yeah, this just sits on here like that. This is, I forget what it's called, but it's a sensor for whatever. I don't remember what it's called, but I just unplugged it on accident. So I gotta plug that back up. It's another thing, all these freaking plugs, they're broken on the ends. But yeah, I just had this up here, stuffed up in here like this. Just had stuff like that. I don't remember what it's called, but I mean, that could be my issue too. I don't know. But whenever I first got the car, that wasn't even plugged up to anything. It was just laying there. but I'm just getting code 53, which it's saying that there's two different things: system high voltage, and then a faulty EGR solenoid. So I might just get that EGR solenoid and then call it a freaking day. So that sensor just fell back out again. So I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm not even going to use it. Just going to lay it down in there like it was before. But yeah, I bought a new stud for up here too. But I like that out of rock. Very cleaner. I unplugged a bunch of sensors just to see if it would start up. Because usually if you unplug something, it will start up. But I may just replace the EGR valve and that solenoid, and then the map sensor. Just because, I mean, I don't know how long ago they were replaced, and I did take the EGR valve off and look down in it, and it don't look too bad. It looks almost new, but it is rusted on the outside. So all my TBI people, comment down here in the description, let me know what you think it is. Like I said, it got a brand new fuel pump, brand new fuel filter, it's got a brand new alternator, brand new battery. And from me just cranking, I have to sit here and have my Tahoe on jumper cables on the battery, so I'm not running the freaking battery dead trying to crank it up. And randomly sometimes it'll fire up and run, and it'll run perfectly fine, but if I shut the car off, it goes back into that crap where it's cranking to start. But once it starts and it runs and it's running perfectly fine, and it has no problems. But as soon as you shut it off, she just wants to crank. So I don't know what's going on. It's really honestly peeing me off. Just put it that way. It really is. That's the only issue with the car. I mean, other than that, look, got a new dash pad. Oops. I'm gonna tool this crap out here. I didn't even film doing this, but got a new dash pad. It's just an overlay, so it's not super special. But she's in there with some screws now. So it's my old dash pad that was all cracked up, but I mean, it makes the car look a lot better than it did. I'm gonna have to obviously clean up this stuff, clean all this crap out of here and stuff like that. I want to find the original seats, the ones that match the ones back there. Clean them seats back there up because they match this. I got brand new door seals all around on the driver, and the freaking moth was on the phone. I got brand new door seals on the driver's side and the passenger side. I put those on and didn't even film either. I'm sorry about that. I got OER. The seals are from OER. That seal there is the one that's supposed to go around here. That's what that seal is. And I got the T-top seals in that box. And that's for a different day, because these get glued in. And I really do not want to be messing with that crap. Also, it also came with this stuff too, because this stuff is not supposed to be bent in. It's supposed to be out flat like this. So when the rain runs down, it drops down, and your window doesn't get caught, catch it and get in there. It's not supposed to be doing that, where it's over like that. The T-tops, they're fine up in here. It's just they leak right here. On this side, right here they leak because of that. And then the other side over here is even worse. See, look at that. That's why I'm going to replace the T-top seals, because that's the only reason. They're fine up here on both sides. There's no cracks, they don't leak right there. But this seal right here is tied in with the T-top. So I have to replace the whole freaking seal that goes down to there. What it does is it comes from here up, around, back around, and goes down in front of the car to there. I replaced this on the other side. Probably didn't have to, because this one's still good, it looks like. I got these seals. But yeah, I mean, other than little things like this, and here and around in there, car's straight. This is original paint, this is original body. No dents on the main body, no major rust. The rust that it does have is fixable. The only dent there is right here, which that ain't bad. I did a VIN. I ran my VIN on my car. The car's never been in an accident. I found out I'm the second owner of the car, and the car has 86,000 original miles. That's awesome. Now, if I can freaking figure out why it doesn't want to run right, and get that fixed, I'll be in business. And I'll be driving this thing around everywhere. I just want to drive it everywhere. I'm stumped on it. Don't know what's going on. I replaced a lot of things. The alternator I replaced because whenever the battery, I put a new battery in it. When I disconnected the battery, the whole car shut off, which means the alternator wasn't doing its job. Put the new alternator on, disconnected the battery, and the car stayed running. And then I connected the battery back up. So, new alternator doing its job. That's one way you can tell your alternator is bad. Whenever you disconnect your battery and it cuts the car off instantly, it means your alternator is bad and it ain't doing its job. The reason I figured out that it was bad and wasn't doing its job was I was driving it. The last time I did have it running, I was driving it, and my voltage was going way down. It kept on going down. It was going down slow. I was like, I need to get home. So I went straight home. And as soon as I got it back in this carport, it cut off. So, and I couldn't get back started. So I was lucky that I got back here. There's the grace of God right there. And then I didn't get stranded. But Like I said, I need the TBI guys who know everything about the TBI motors, the fuel injected TBI carb. Comment down in the description, or comment down in the comment section. I don't know why I said description, but comment down in the comment section. Let me know what issues this may be, and maybe I can go about it that way and figure it out. I just want to be able to drive my freaking car. Once she's running and driving the way she needs to be, next is a wrap. I'm wrapping the whole car black because the hood's already black, painted black. I'm just gonna have somebody put one last coat over it and put clear coat over it. One single coat and then put clear coat over it. So the hood's gonna stay black. Then I'm gonna wrap the car, the whole entire car, black. And then here and there, I'll get each piece painted black until I get to the whole body part, the whole main body. Once I get to the whole main body, which is this back half back here, all the way up and back around, this would be an easy car to do on a wrap. Once you get the main body, she'll be freaking good. But I'm just gonna get the pieces here and there painted. I know for sure I'm gonna get the hood painted for sure, black, clear coated. But like I said, you guys, just let me know what the heck's going on with this car. I mean, when she randomly fires up and starts running, she idles smooth as silk. I mean, you guys heard it. If you go back and listen to it in my other videos. But she's just, I don't know what it is. She's just cranking and cranking and cranking and not starting. If I could figure that out, why she's doing that, then I'll be back in business and be trying to get other things on this car cleaned up, make it look nicer underneath the here, and eventually pull this motor and yeah, I need to replace them hood things, but it's a nice car. Really nice car. And just the dash being fixed. Dash pad, I mean, that looks so amazing. The whole entire car's there. It's just missing the well, it's not missing nothing. The only thing it is missing is the headliner, or the headboard and the headliner. And then these speaker covers just need fixed. Once those are fixed, get a little bit of screws here and there, and panel down there on the floor. I get that and put that up in under the dash again and screw it up. Put screws in it and put it back up. But other than things like that, I mean, the whole car's here. There's no interior pieces missing other than the headliner, headboard. But I'm just gonna put a plastic one up there because why not? It will be cheaper just to do the plastic one. But if you guys like this video, like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell notification down in the right hand corner. Let me know in the description or in the comment section for all you TBI guys. If you don't know nothing about TBI, please don't be trying to tell me what it is. If you actually know what it is and actually know about TBI, then comment down there in the comment section. Let me know, because I'm just stumped, and I'm trying to drive my car, trying to get my car driving around. I'm ready to be driving around in it. But if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell notification down there right hand corner. Peace out, you guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one.